Welcome back to Pokerole, Echoes of the Forgotten. Today we will not be joined by Bean, as he's spending time with his family.
Oh, there we go. Calling these up.
I don't remember how to multi-select.
Click and drag.
Oh.
Give me a sec.
Honestly, Seth, I'm not gonna lie.
Freaking...
Whenever you started the countdown, I thought you were gonna crash.
It would have been funny. Yeah, that would have been hilarious.
What? Oh, I need to place you down. Why'd you fly all the way over there?
So why'd Seth go absolutely quiet?
Because Big Bang Theory.
Oh.
Why are the two Mimikyus? And why is one small?
I don't know. Why isn't it not big?
He had a power nap.
Yeah, but he's been up for a while taking care of the little ones.
He had a power
No,
nap
he's
while
not.
the little ones were sleeping on him.
Yeah, you
That's
went to
fair.
sleep earlier.
Why does the dragon type have to be so fucking heavy? And to hear Yuri complain.
I don't. As Doug just comes out of his like little hole, he's like, I don't know.
You know, I got a feeling we're probably gonna have to go back into that dungeon later.
For what though?
To take care of the problem.
What, the poisonous shrooms?
Whatever that purple plague shit was. Otherwise, it may run the risk of spreading to the village.
Maybe. You want to go run to the Glade and tell him we found his friend and he should probably come help? I don't know why we didn't do that to begin with.
Go ahead. I'll try to go grab water or something.
Alright. I just dug all the way over. I'm like, I think I can feel wood smelling.
The side's not on the table yet.
I'm like, I think I can feel like wood smacking over here. So I immediately just drill over to where I feel vibrations that feel like an axe or something, like hitting wood. I'm like, ugh. Yes, you, Glade. We found your buddy. We may have had to knock him out, but we found him. Can you please come help us drag him back here?
Mention conversation. We found the guy. We knocked him out, but we found him.
Pretty much, you watch as he slams his entire arm through a chunk of wood that was on the log.
Is that a yes or a no?
And you watch as he cuts the log in half too.
Huh. So,
I've been telling that idiot to not go in that area alone.
We got him, don't worry. He's just a little sleepy right now. It's in the best way I can put it.
Show me the way.
Alright. Do you think you can follow my dig hole, or do you think that I should just walk?
I can read your thoughts. I could probably trail you.
Alright, good. As he's he's really heavy. I did not expect that.
Of course he's a heavy. He's a freaking dragon. He's a fully grown dragon type.
Well, yeah, and he's a little bit bigger, I think, than the normal ones. He was, well, you should have seen him when we fought him, but that's a whole different story. But he's been cured. He's in his right mind now. So can you please help us carry him? Because he's... Or if you want to, you can take him on your own. I don't know if you can...
As you watch, his psychic energy slowly surrounds it. As you watch, as the Glade holds his head in one hand as he lifts up the Horax Haxorus with the psychic energy.
You know, good idea. I was about to say I don't know why we didn't think of that, but we don't have a psychic type, so you know. As he just looks at the hackers, he's like, he goes over to Doug goes over to Bean, steals a scarf, and then hands it to the Glade. He's like, also, here's a scarf back.
Of course he get it damaged.
His scales might also be damaged, just a tad bit. I did fight him when he was bigger. The scar should not be that large, but
he'll probably think of it as a new challenge to overcome.
Hopefully not. I don't know how I did it. I just did.
I just imagine he's dragging him by his tail.
Well, no, he has psychic energy. He's picking him up.
I know, but I imagine, like, for no reason, just dragging him by his tail.
Well, at least the dungeon's done.
Yeah, I think I'll wait for the Haxorus to wake up to start talking about compensation for saving him. But you know.
Well, Nit, you wind up seeing what looks like you see a rabbit come charging at you.
Oh, I mean,
He looks a little tired, but he looks like he's ready to take over watching the kids for now.
enjoy. The Hisuian one will float off on you. So, yeah.
One of them can straight up teleport, so he's probably ready this time. He points you into the direction of the rest of the party.
He's just like Yahoo.
Question. Can it slide using Icy Wind? Like, for no reason. It doesn't make him much faster, but it makes him fast. So I just see him, like,
I see when Nit tries to do that, I see him just constantly spinning out of control.
Like, he's going the way he wants to, but he's just spinning. He can't stop spinning while he's doing it. So he's going faster. It's just luck. He's very lucky. Dude.
Listen, if wind freezes in all areas and you're going in a certain direction while spinning, technically you're not going too much faster, but you'd probably end up sliding off of the ice before you can start like making a new patch, though. If you're spinning and causing wind to happen.
Well, if I'm constantly doing Icy Wind, at the ground, I wouldn't ever slide off of the ice.
Well, no, because if you're going in,
the real question is, could someone get ice burn?
Did someone get ice burned?
Could someone get ice burn? You mean like rug burn, but with ice?
Yes. Because the way I imagine it, you're like
Knit
constantly
couldn't.
sitting down and you're constantly spinning.
Knit couldn't because of the making of his fall, where it's like compounded with ice constantly. So he couldn't. It's just ice against ice. That's why he spins out of control.
Mine would be ice.
Just
Mine
think
would be
about it.
ice versus water. So
Now, if someone else tried to slide with him, yes, they'd probably get some form of like ice bond thing. But Knit just the way he is, he can't. It's the way his fall is. That's why he also would move slightly faster. Is because think about it. Anything but ice on ice wouldn't move as quick as just, well, ice on ice. You know? Anyway. Yeah, so that's how he gets to them,
it
is
makes
by
good sense.
just sliding on ice.
Hold up. But no, the reason why I said you probably run out of like before you'd probably run off is because if you're spinning in circles and it's the wind's going in the direction you are, by the time you complete a full 360, would you be able to freeze the area that your inertia is going into before you hit that area?
Probably if Knit is trying to. If he's trying to slide on the ice, he'd be doing it in a slightly wide range. Like it would be 3 nits wide, is the range it would be. So, think about it. His inertia is going forward. He's making a full 360. If he's spinning fast enough to be out of control, he'd be spinning at least 3 revolutions a sec. Or not a second, but every couple of seconds. Which means by the time he reaches that full revolution, he has breathed ice on an area where he's going. So unless something happens where he stops spinning and he's backwards, he's always going to have more path of ice in front of him. Does that make sense? Now,
But if you make it wider, you can't make it longer either. So it'd be like a short distance.
but he's spinning, so
Yes.
the wider is longer. Why am I doing pseudoscience-y explanation?
But see,
So we're trying to figure out just how
we're
I
trying to figure
guess
out
this
how
stuff is
it
combined
could
with everything.
happen. But if it's
Oh, wow, Rich
wider,
get here.
Oh no,
well, yeah, no,
they
when
just
did you
see,
get here?
they see a
It's just
spinning.
it's just a drill bit, just like sergeant handing, like knife handing at Nit, just like you don't understand. Like if you think about it
There's a-
properly, spinning around like that.
trail. There's a trail of ice. How does he do it? No one knows.
Yeah, probably not. You won't like the answer.
It's just
It's
like,
just like there's
hey,
also like just grass stained fur in like Doug's like claw too. Just like you genuinely don't understand.
but no, it's even
Honestly, at
funnier
this point,
because
I've just given up trying to solve Knit. He's
think
not
think
worth
about
the
it this
headaches.
way.
This
Think
is
about it this way too.
that Arceus thing's more believable than that. You know, like
Knit to get to you all had to go through like the path of like corrupted area or whatever, the poisonous area.
no, you did not.
Probably.
We are in the
No?
town. We are in the
Okay.
town. The corrupted
It just
area is
makes
over
it
the
even
mountain.
funnier because
It's in
it
a
would make
forest.
it would make it even funnier because just I imagine there's some random Pokemon walking by and you just see him on his back. Just doesn't it stand like, oh, I don't know how this works, but it worked. Just boom. Hey, where'd this ice come from?
Certainly not from the dungeon slash cave we are currently in. Oh no.
Oh, that's how an lowland sandshrew runs.
I imagine that's how Knit looks while he's sliding down it. So all you see is this little ball of fog just sliding through ice, just like, oh my god! Just like, he's out of control.
Yeah, but if you had to go into a fight immediately after that, wouldn't you have the status effect confusion?
Well, I think Knit's pretty used to spinning at this point.
Not that rapidly.
That's like one of his
very
main.
rapid.
That's one of his main ways of moving, Cade. You can ask Seth. I've had him do that several times. Funny enough, the first time was whenever making a bridge with water.
I can't remember what Water was out to get originally before the party split up.
Water before the party split up. Wasn't he on like supplies? Just
That was a supply run.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like food, jellies, and all that stuff. Everything we needed.
So,
He was food.
Hey.
He was food. Then Knit was metal.
By the way, did
like
I
just
tell
metals.
you about how we're converting our food currency into actual coin currency? I can't remember if I did or not.
Yeah, because instead of the food, it's actual money.
Alright, I will be right back.
Which is why I have
Go
which is why I have the coin person here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
And then
It'll be easier to track, because sometimes we might accidentally just eat the food that is currency.
Yeah, and then
Anyway,
Masad, he was after water.
So, and pretty much, Yori eventually realizes Water's standing there, so... Oh, hey, Water, when'd you get here?
Just now, apparently. Oh, this happened then. At least I think I got everything down on the list, or stuff we were supposed to get. We'll be open up too.
Can you help me clean out my claws, please? As he's just looking, as Doug's just looking down at his claw, and there's just like grass and fur stuck in there.
I'll do a little bit of that. I'll do a little.
Yori's
on the claws.
taking the supplies.
Thank you. As he can finally like fully open his claw, he's like, I haven't been able to do this since we got into that dungeon.
That must have been a real pain for you.
Something's missing.
It's natural slash movement, but like
As Yori's digging through the supplies, you hear him say,
digging.
Don't worry, I'll get it.
Wait, what I missed now?
Don't worry, I got it. He just watches Yori runs off into the town.
Oh.
And then? I could have sworn I got everything. What the heck did I miss? Was there an item that he didn't say that's giving him an excuse to leave?
I don't know. Maybe just like he lost a textbook or something. I've heard him talk
Probably.
about it while we were in a dungeon. Oh yeah, you missed that. We got wrapped up into a whole dungeon thing. It was interesting.
Oh, great.
Yeah, poison clouds. There's a whole spore thing going on over there. I hope it doesn't spread over here. Because it like
If anything, we can probably just blow it back.
We found out fire destroys the spores and purify destroys it. That's the only two things. But they basically
kill this fire. Got it.
Yeah. It basically just controls the people, and they don't remember anything from being corrupted. Yeah. It also makes it to where they can't take damage, and the damage just gets absorbed by the spore, but the spore could explode and kill the host, and also spread to others if it bursts. And apparently, as I look back towards where he drug off the Haxorus, they can also make them massive if they're infected enough. Gosh. as like Doug's just like looking
The
down.
burn all this away, probably still.
Oh. I'm back.
Or was it?
All right.
Come back.
But Nit looks at water and goes, "So, where's my jelly?"
With the other supplies.
Where's that?
Everything's together. What is it?
Didn't you?
Which is
Like,
which I brought with me.
Nit says that like a menacing way. Like,
Where's my jellies? You owe me 5 jellies.
where's my jelly?
In the back.
Hold on.
By the way, Doug,
Mm-hmm.
as you finish cleaning out your claw, a piece of paper just winds up colliding right into your claw. Just as you finish cleaning it.
Like as soon as he like after he like he opens his claw and then just a piece of paper goes in and he closes and he's like, does it get like wrapped around or is it just like a piece? Do I just get like a paper cut in between my claw?
It sort of goes around, but at the same time, it also crumples up a bit.
I'm gonna say if he
Can I
gets
get
a
it out?
paper cut,
Yeah, I said paper cut.
Can I feasibly get it out or no? Is it stuck there?
You can get it out.
That would be a pain.
Okay, so I start like colliding my claw against the paper, like trying to like bits of it are tearing, but I'm just trying to like scoop it off of the other one.
Well, pretty much as you pull it off, it looks like it has writing on it.
Okay, hold up. As he like tries to like with his claws, he tries to like pinch it like and hold it open. He's like, okay, I can't read.
I imagine like he puts on reading glasses and everything.
He like reaches around in like a little pouch. He puts on his reading glasses. He's like, I can't read.
So Nit's just like, give me that. Nit starts trying to read it. I can't read either. Here.
Darn it! Why is it?
Give me that.
It makes it even funnier that
First Pokemon in our party. I can't read this. Second player. Give me that. Oh wait, I can't read this either. Third person. Give me that.
I can't read it.
Well, there's 2 people who can read, but 1 player's not here at the moment. Well, actually, 4 of the teammates can read, except 1 is not here. The other one's not actually here.
Actually, I've never decided if Nit would be like literate. I think it would be funnier if he is like pseudo literate. So you just sit there like, and just slowly sounding it out. Just finally someone gets tired of it.
As well, I guess Water. As you read it, it says. It says increase water to keep water away from the hotel room temporarily, Yori.
Okay.
Okay. You hear that, Water? Stay away from the hotel room.
I read it, so of course I know what it says.
How did you... Okay, I'm not gonna ask how you read. I guess that's just something.
I thought I was reading it. My bad. If not, then my bad.
No, you did. It's just
you did.
It's just Doug doesn't understand the concept of reading.
Yeah.
Did you hear that word? How do you understand the language all of a sudden?
I imagine like Nib was sitting there reading it with it on the floor with his paws on it. So it has like little stamps of jelly on it. And it's just no.
You broke the code. It was jelly the whole time.
He's like keep from water.
I think it's covered in jelly.
Just from Knit like tracing the lines. It's just covered in
Come-
with like little paw prints in the corners from Knit.
It's like, why'd you coated the message with jelly? It's like,
It'd be
I
funny
guess you need
because
jelly to read then.
it would be funny if someone wrote something in jelly and we made it to where Nick could read it perfectly fine if it's covered in jelly,
yeah.
but not if it's not. So like after a while, you see Nick just start rubbing jelly on it and just start reading it perfectly fine. It's like,
This
and
question,
to
like,
this day,
but okay, stay away from hotel.
Joining the chat any second.
Okay.
excuse me.
By the way, as you guys are talking,
Hey!
seeing that Masai has gone off.
Here we go again on his own.
I turn around like,
Copyright.
Yellow Boy was right there, right?
I don't know, I just got here.
I do lose myself sometimes.
Actually, you were kidnapped by one of your teammates.
And sometimes I get kidnapped, so I don't have to lose myself. Other people can lose me.
I lost myself sometimes. It's totally normal. Actually, this
Other
time you were
people can
kidnapped.
lose me.
Oh, we're changing things up.
Who lost me this time, I don't know.
Actually, you were kidnapped by Yori.
Oh, good. So,
Okay,
apparently...
Side. I need your help.
Yes.
I
Oh,
need your help decorating.
Oh, really? What are we decorating?
Our hotel room.
The hotel room? But why?
It's the anniversary
The anniversary?
of the team.
okay.
Our team? How long have we been together?
Stop that, Nick.
For a year now.
You can stop that.
My
We have been
Vulpix won't. Vulpix.
a whole year as of today.
I joined later, okay, but I broke into Wigglytuff's records.
Oh, no. I wasn't questioning you. I'm just excited because this is awesome.
And it's also the day Water. I think today's also Water's birthday. Last checked.
Holy cow!
So we're throwing him a birthday party.
Oh, I see. So, what does Water like? Besides maybe water.
Well, we're not. Well, I'm just playing it safe and getting basic confetti, some streamers, and some cake.
I see. So,
I left Knit a note.
in all of our travels, what is it that Water said that he liked?
That's the thing. He doesn't really say much.
No,
Stuff like that.
when he talks. But usually it's some kind of pun or some intelligent comment about something. And then he didn't really say anything after that. So everyone else gets to figure it out. Maybe puzzle.
What about a joke book?
He probably knows all of them. I would think.
None of them have been hitting.
Let's see. Maybe. Maybe a pun book?
That's what a joke book is.
Okay. Maybe we're onto something there. What else can we think of?
Well,
Was there anybody special in our trip that we know of that he took a liking to? That we could invite to the party?
that I'm aware of. Though we could always invite.
What about the brothers? Where are they at?
Oh, the Kekleons?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure they're back fighting back home.
I think they all got along. There's not any way we could send a messenger out to invite them along?
It'll be take too long.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that with the way Chansey gets here pretty quick, we could find a way to get them here. Just for like an hour. But it was just an ideal anyway.
I
It doesn't
really wish you
necessarily.
didn't say that.
Sorry.
Besides, you feel breathing down the back of your neck. You hear breathing.
Chansey?
Hi.
Hey, how's everything going?
Someone said my name 3 times.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I only said it once. But I understand how my saying it one time could be as effective as 3.
Or my name is said multiple times and you just happen to finish the three name chant and I teleport.
I like to think that you showed up because it was me.
Do it for Reggie. I miss him.
Oh, come on. Movie night. You can't forget.
Movie night
We
was
spent
fun.
all our night watching movies.
Movie night was fun. Oh! Also, I couldn't help what happened over here. You guys are planning to plan for your team's anniversary.
Yes. Is
And
there any,
that it's one of your teammates' birthdays as well.
is there anything that you think that a water type, or just in general, knowing water by healing us in your own way, have figured out that you might know he would like? Besides deep massages?
Well, I did learn he like water. What do you like to eat?
Water?
As a Pokemon or human? Alright.
As a Pokemon or a human.
Ooh.
Preferably something that can be used to be turned into a cake.
Into a cake? Oh. Okay. But we can do like strawberry or cherries.
Ooh.
Or there's some good apple stuff as well.
Oh, yeah.
Strawberry shortcake.
Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah.
Hell, I know I like strawberries.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. What? Honestly, what Pokemon that's a water type wouldn't like strawberries? I should have known that.
What do y'all think of a new Pokemon?
You know what? I also noticed he seems pretty attached to the shells. I wonder if we can like make this like themed with shells. So always carrying those clams around with him.
Well, it's part of his evolution.
Oh, I get it. But have you seen him throw those things? He's pretty deadly with them. Maybe we should get like some games in here so we can all participate in throwing things at stuff.
In the shell on the do-what?
We can have a shell-tastic time. A shelling, if you will. Bring on the shelling.
Just cornhole it with shells.
Yeah,
I know, that's what I was about to say. Shell hole.
shell hole. We could even do
We could
Like-
do the
like axe boards, but with shells.
what about the the horseshoes. Like, you know what I'm talking about, where you throw them and try and get them wrapped around the.
The name of the game literally is Horseshoes.
I know,
But you
I
think
know,
he's
but
thinking a different version of horseshoes where you get it in a thing or something.
yeah, like it's a big like cardboard cutout that you have to throw the shell into the mouth of.
Oh,
It's
kind of.
called. It's still horseshoes, but it's a different style of it.
Well, you could always give him something to help expand his move pool, like a piece of magic jewelry.
Ooh, that would be pretty cool. That would be like a really amazing gift for anybody.
And why not make it a sword move, a cutting move or something?
Uh, well, I think I since I don't know what he would like, that maybe we should find out. Is there any way that somebody could like secretly ask him and see what he likes? Like, not let him know that you're asking him.
As Ned sitting there like talking to him, trying to get information out of him. So like you guys are sitting there talking about how to get information out of him, and it's just sitting there having conversation with him, just bored. They're like, so what do you like? Just everything else.
So
Just like
have you ever played chess?
So what's your favorite, chess or checkers? Like,
yeah, like
Are you a chess or a
Ned's sitting here
checker?
interrogating him.
have
Like
you ever
Ned's
played
being-
Twister?
Do you like Twister? Do you like twisting your body in numerous ways and connecting them to dots?
Like Ned does this to all of you. It's
What
just
about
Ned's
Connect
just
4?
so happening to do this
Try
to
to-
Water. Like
Try to describe
literally
the games without saying the name of them.
yeah. Yeah. What do you think of tossing stuff into holes?
What do you think about ticking tacks on your toes? Right?
Yeah.
Do you like moving objects in such patterns that they might take other things from opponents?
Well, I
The
did
water's
know of
just
a. I did see a pretty cool jewelry store. They actually had some pretty interesting magic jewelry.
Yeah, maybe we can find something that's shaped like a shell or a conch or something.
no, but Ned legitimately probably would start asking him about the shelves. Because
Do
that's
you
something
agree
Ned's
with
been
carrying
curious
bricks
about.
from a building from the
Is
lower floors and
exactly
reaching
what's
items
with
to the
the
top?
shelves.
Now we're back over with these three.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yay.
Just like I'm just like
Night time. Daytime.
I'm just like
We're back over with Knit, Water, and Doug.
Doug. I'm like, I'm just my character's gonna like Doug's just gonna randomly just go like, okay, I'm gonna look and see if I can find something on the ground real quick. And he just gets bored and he just digs straight down. And he just starts like doing like an area of effect around him and just start digging.
Can Nit walk over and freeze the top of it closed? Like not thick. Not like a thick freezing, but like strong enough to keep someone from falling into it. Just like before someone fell into the other hole. So he's just like
No, I just go down and I'm like, okay, be careful of this hole. I'm about to take a nap. A little bit tired after that dungeon I did.
all of a sudden it gets the whole hole just gets frozen on you. So you're just stuck in like a little cube. It's like
When I say
oh,
area of effect, I mean area of effect, dog. It's like I'm assuming I'm like hundreds of feet underground.
Water, are you there?
Hayes muted right now.
Okay.
Anyway, but so aside, the reason I also need your help with this because you're much taller than me.
Well, I mean, obviously,
Like, what makes up most of my height is my freaking ears.
so out of out of out of uh out of player, real quick. I recently saw a ad for a life size Lucario, and it is literally like 3 or 4 feet tall, and I think that I want to buy one now.
Oh, but your Ash would kill you.
I would hide that thing around the house just to terrify her because she easily spooks.
Doesn't mean she won't kill you.
Yeah, well,
You know what you need to do?
you know what?
You know what you need to do? You need to
What?
go out, buy like a little clown mask, and put it in one of the drawers.
Yeah,
Just
not
sit.
definitely would die from that. She specifically has a fear of clowns. That would definitely get me murdered.
Or get a Michael Myers mask and put it in the thing. Just, just like opens it, just sees Michael Myers, just like, aww.
Yeah, I don't think she'd have as much of a problem with the Michael Myers mask. The clown mask definitely would be like,
Heyo,
I'm,
heyo.
I'm not going to be sleeping in the bedroom tonight.
By the way, Wada, Nit is asking you a bunch of questions. You've seen him do this with everyone else, but he's asking you a ton of questions.
Alright, hit me up.
So like Nit's they're like asking you about the shells and everything else.
Shows.
Yeah, your little the
Oh,
things that the
basically,
children kept clicking together.
oh, the little Shellys. Okay.
And it's just asking you what's up with them and everything else. Just constant questions.
What's up with all of the stuff that's going on with their body?
Okay, good thing that I'm on the ground because I'm gonna go do something real quick.
Well, he'll try to give you a bit of detail like how they clash sometimes when he's walking around, and new shows, new moves, new battle strategies.
Ooh.
You just see as Nit walks over to like a patch of ice on the ground and just lays down on it.
Over there, I have to be careful with the ice.
Objects. Gonna need a note card.
So theoretically speaking, how would ice melt if it's touching ground? Would the piece touching the ground melt first? Or would it be it melts from the inside of it out? Does that make sense at all?
Give me a sec. Getting. I'm creating a move
Okay.
because I haven't updated the stupid decks of the pokerole cards. So I'm having to copy and paste.
Excuse me. Sorry.
I think you said me. Wait.
You don't have to make these tokens like the Pokemon, because I'd make a custom knit one with like red on his paws and everything,
Okay, so that would
where
be.
he's constantly eating jelly, like his front
Hello,
two paws are
everybody. Hello.
covered
It
in
was
jelly,
quiet
just
for a
like this.
second. All of a sudden, y'all spoke at once.
Yeah, it
Oh,
happened on my end too.
Okay, I'm sure it wasn't just me.
anyway, it's asking you like a ton of questions about the shells, about what you did before, like joining the party and everything.
But before the party, if I try to, oh god, I'm trying to remember how it was back in the beginning. Because we kind of like stumbled upon each other, and we were like, and we were in the forest. We're like just trying to fight to survive to get out of there. But then we like decided to become a group together, and it was fun trying to think of what good name would it be. But yeah, if I also remember in the beginning, Walter just like woke up under a tree or something. Really, in his element, not in a tree,
Uh,
but by a tree.
yeah.
I remember how it was. I woke up in a tree.
Well,
How did you get in the tree?
I like how Nit would even question you waking up in a tree. To be found, Nit woke up in a giant snow globe. So,
Hey,
Nit
Water,
can't say nothing.
Yeah.
can you roll me a d4?
Okay. It just
I don't care if you do it in real life or using an app or whatnot.
we don't have D4s here. I thought we did.
We do, I just don't know where they are. I can't find them.
Okay, let me go. I actually have some D4. Let me go get one.
Or I could just pull one out of the bag.
Find the bag.
I found one.
There you
Oh,
go.
thank you. You.
Okay, that makes my life easier.
Okay.
Anyway, that's like straight up interrogating you.
Great. I didn't do it. Where
So
were
like,
you,
so
item?
like in the middle, of, so like in the middle of you say like answering, he'll ask you a different question entirely. So it's like, so how were you before joining the party?
Well, I was.
Go in
Now,
the
where
middle
were
of
you
just
doing this time? Oh,
answering.
I wasn't really. It's like before I finish answering the
What's your
question, just give me a
favorite
minute.
food? Just like
I
in the
I
middle.
never had your
What's your
food.
favorite food?
What's your favorite food? I said, what you think of my food?
What's your favorite jelly?
Okay, we're
Just
not getting into that topic.
asking a bunch of different questions. What's your favorite item? just, just, just random questions. Favorite kind of
I don't
rocks.
have no idea. Jelly, let's go. The original grape jelly.
Okay.
Mhm.
Well, as that going on, Yori eventually comes back after
By the
shopping.
way, Seth,
Well, I got him
can Nit
this.
wander off? Can
As
Nit
he
wander off?
shows him aside. Well, you're pretty much dragging. You're pretty much going to be dragging water with you.
Who the heck is Indoctin?
Huh?
What?
Who?
When?
Uh, spectator. I have no idea who the hell that was.
Huh.
Oh,
Make Doug come out of the pit.
no. You don't realize I said no. It's fine. Doug, you don't have to cover up Doug. Doug is far down. Like, if anyone falls down this pit, they
Yeah.
are more than likely going to die.
But
So,
no,
aside, what do you think of the gift? As Yoris shows you a piece of magic jewelry he got.
What does it look like
It's a
physically?
black gem.
Ooh, you might like little pebble rocks.
It's actually something pretty rare.
can
He
it
said it was
tell
made.
water to just stay here with Doug, so no one gets hurt by Doug's hole, and just wander off?
Wow, this is definitely a more complex piece of jewelry here.
Well, it did cost me a platinum.
Oh dear.
I never. I've been sitting on that thing for a while. You see, it is based. It is from. It was from one of the lost. It was from the lost regions of Hisui.
Wow. Yeah, this
And I
definitely
figure Water would like to have a rare move from his line.
it seems very cool, but I do have one concern. When handing an otter any type of pebble or stone, you could possibly also be participating unknowingly in a ritual that they perform that could involve basically proposing to them without proposing. If they accept the rock, it means that he will be in love with you for the rest of your life.
I think you're overthinking it.
I'm pretty sure that's what happens, but
That's
hey,
if it's a ring. This is a necklace.
rings don't mean as much to them as shiny
That's
pebbles.
it. I'm putting the password on.
They'll even
What
keep
happened?
a pebble with them under their arm
I
for
don't know who the hell these people are.
I don't know either.
Pulling up his profile.
they are the ghosts of the past.
They've come to haunted us, even though we didn't do anything against them.
Yeah, no, good thing, because apparently he has 102 hours on People Playground.
Server. That's it. I'm putting a password on.
Okay.
People
I'm
are
gonna turn off. I'm gonna quickly swap off this to so people can't see what the password is.
Uh-huh. Oh, I just cracked my neck.
Oh, hey, look, I can coin flip it just by swinging my hand forward. That's interesting.
Oh yeah, they'll move like
I'll
that.
just chuck it straight up.
Yeah, you can somewhat control it before you throw.
Anyway, so
Oh,
as I was
God.
saying, okay, now that's fixed. Gonna get the stream back on. Visuals back.
Yay!
I put a password on to keep people out, unauthorized people anyway.
These are you heathens.
Also, by the way, because of
But
this,
yeah,
I'm
can...
going to be making a minor change. So pretty much to make sure
Okay.
everybody's within, all my current players are within my friend list. That way I keep outsiders out.
Okay.
Unless they've been
I
invited
think
to the
I'm
tournament.
already on your friend list.
I think I am
Katie,
too.
Actually, I know I am. Because every time you join something, it annoys me. Because it keeps, like, pinging me with
It shows
stuff.
up that it shows up that notification like this person is now playing this.
It doesn't do it just once, Water. That's the issue. It does it 7 times in a row.
okay,
I
Just
so
ping, ping, ping,
I
anyway,
think
ping,
so it looks like you
ping.
guys got the room
Anyway,
decorated well enough.
I think you can change those settings to for notifications if just in case you want it.
But
Okay,
yeah,
so for
can I put Water on babysitting duty with Doug? Make sure that no one falls into Doug's hole while Nit just wanders off. You know what Nit's gonna go do, right?
Gary.
Seth?
yep.
Nit's gonna go buy jelly and pack rat one of the jellies in his tail. Like, legitimately hide it in his tail.
Definitely gonna bring jelly.
A grape jelly. It's gonna be a grape jelly that he literally traps in his tail.
What if
Like,
it's
to the point where no one can see it.
It will be the great jelly of all jellies.
Anyway, so
It will be a poison jelly.
anyway, eventually, Nick, as you're walking, you get hit in the face with a piece of paper.
Piece of paper.
Yes.
Nit won't take it off. Is it
As
covered
per,
in jelly or no?
yes. What you can take out of it, we're set up. You can bring water
So it wants me to bring water now? Alright.
to the hotel.
So Nit has that jar of jelly just stuffed in his tail, correct?
Yes.
Alright. Nit will look at water and go, flush.
Well, for
Because
you,
Nit
Nick,
just, like,
you found a really shiny crystal.
I literally just I'm digging up with one hand. I like crawl out with one hand, and I have my other hand behind my back. I'm like, yeah, nothing down there. As like with one hand I'm covering, I'm like, as I just pick up a giant rock and just shove it in the hole. Like, if anyone heavy enough steps on that rock, they are dead. But you know, they might survive the fall.
It might. Then again, they might not.
Maybe not.
The world may never know.
We sure won't, because we won't hear them. Anyway,
That's true. Anyway,
Amy fell down the well. Oh no!
who's done out the well?
What is that, lassie? Timmy fell down the well. Oh no!
Apparently, someone would help him with some jelly. Anyway,
Why's there a well in the middle of the road?
It'll be fine. So I'm assuming we got the go ahead to bring
Yeah.
water. Okay.
Nit just sounds like dragging water.
I
I'm
can
just
walk.
I'm just walking behind as I take the crystal and I just shove it into Nit's tail. I'm like, yeah, you can keep a hold of that.
As you shove it into Nit's tail, you just hear a tink sound.
I'm just like,
And Nit, you start to glow.
I have to go.
no, you start. He starts to glow.
Why
Oh,
am I glowing? So,
You're glowing and
what does this look
flashing.
like to water?
you activated something, and I am scared.
Right,
Why
what
am I glowing?
just what happened is like what happened is he just sees he just feels like a light behind him. He's like, what? He's like, why does it look like someone has like headlights?
Am I a disco ball? Just Nit's reaction is, why am I a disco ball? Looks behind me at my tail's like shooting beams out of it. It's like, what is happening?
Well, water,
God, Nit's massive now.
Doug. You see that Nit has just suddenly evolved before your very eyes.
That was meant to be a gift.
Huh.
Doug, you found an ice crystal. You found an ice stone.
Because of course.
Huh. So Nit now looks absolutely graceful, by the way. As
Except he's still
like
covered in jelly.
Boston's how dumb. But he's still just like smothered in jelly. He's like extremely graceful now.
Yeah, extremely clumsy too.
So he's just yeah. So you see him walk, and he's like not used to being like more tall. So you
Though
just
you
see
did
his
get to
leg
see
just
that
kind of fall.
Though you did get to see that your jelly jar fell out of your tail as you evolved.
No, not jelly. Broken
He's
or not?
It broke.
As
that's
you
the thing it
as
takes
you just
against.
seen it, as you see him look at the jar jelly, just immediately start walking back to where he came from. Just like without saying a single word, just starts walking. So Nit just actually probably not walk. He probably like grunt. Is there a way that he can try and wrap it up in his tail
Your tail doesn't seem to have the
again?
same flexibility as before.
It's just gonna carry it in his mouth.
As pretty much you guys head to the park. As you guys eventually. As Nit, you pretty much wind up dragging them both to the hotel room.
Yeah. Wait, can Nit fit through the door?
Yeah. These doors are designed to fit all types of Pokemon through.
Okay, good.
Every
Good, I was
Pokemon
about to
can
say,
do.
because
As long as you're not a freaking whale.
Nit was already big. Now he's big.
Actually, you're more like normal. You're more like a normal size Voltfit. You're more like a normal size
Am I?
Ninetales.
Oh,
Pretty much
awesome.
all that mass just got redistributed as you evolved.
Yep.
So you
Now
do realize that
now
you're gonna
Nit's
have to
tail is
redraw
just
Nit now, though.
that'll be a while. I will redraw it, but it'll take a while. Because I'm gonna take time with this and see what I can do with it. I want to try and articulate it to where it looks like. I don't know how to put it. It looks so real. That's how I want to kind of design this.
I sense a disturbance in the force. As you hear, as
As
you hear
it
Yori
just
say.
busts through the.
As Doug's just like, no, that's a disturbance in the floors. He got heavier.
They just see the door fly open from Knit knocking it open. Just like,
Knock, open it, please.
Dip, dip.
knock, open up the
Water,
door.
what the heck happened?
What the heck happened?
I can tell you, I found a shiny rock. I was going to give it to him. I stashed it away in his tail, and it turned him into that.
Don't.
I don't know why I'm this. I don't know.
You found an ice stone.
It was shiny. It was a
What does that
shiny.
mean? What's gonna happen to me?
You're fine. It's probably gone now because his body absorbed it.
Hey, Stanley, please. Anyway,
Anyway, pretty much as you guys
big
look
is
around the
this
room,
tail?
you see it's decorated with some streamers, a couple banners, a little bit of confetti, and there's a cake on the table in the middle of the room.
woo!
It's a strawberry cake.
Either way,
Well, strawberry
Knit
shortcake.
seeing the cake will walk over with the jar jelly and set it down next to the cake.
Don't you
With
dare.
the label facing. No, they will notice that Knit sets down the jar of jelly and walks away.
Anyway,
I thought you were about to be all. I thought you were about to be all. I set the jelly down. I take a cake and put it in the jelly, and put it. I thought that's what you were gonna do.
You know what? You know what Knit probably would do if the jar of jelly in his mind wasn't a gift? He would take the jar of jelly, open it, and dump it on the cake. Just like,
Oh,
there we
that
go,
too.
now it's good cake.
I had a feeling you might have done that as well. You're like, there we go. It was missing something. Jelly.
Well, happy anniversary, everybody.
But
Yay!
no, it's jelly.
To you guys,
Woo!
as I'm just
Anniversary- also, Water. Happy
This
birthday.
team that somehow still survives every trip we go on.
thought we were gonna die last one.
Also, happy birthday, Water.
Happy birthday!
Here.
Yay!
Happy
got
birthday!
that.
As Doug's just kind of like scratching his head.
As Water hands you a small box.
You mean my side.
Open it
Now
carefully.
Water thinks himself
Inside, you
about.
see a piece of jewelry. I figured you might want something to help expand your move pool or something. And so I got this at the local jewelers. Actually, this one was actually a pretty rare one. Cost me an entire platinum.
Ooh. No, but thank you for this lovely gift, that's all to say. And he'll just like look over it and click.
Oh
Got
wait,
the president.
I forgot to add the type.
What?
I forgot to add the type of the move.
Hey Seth, I need the thing of moves because I get a bunch of moves.
You can deal with that later.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 moves. Holy crap! I get psychic move. I get imprison. What does imprison do?
Just look it up. Wait to ask questions after this.
Well,
Anyway,
my
Water,
guess for Water.
pretty much, I had to make it by hand, but pretty much someone did most of the work for me. I just converted it to the current style.
I'm reading the card, but I'll also put this in my thing. What? Oh, no.
Oh. Oh.
So that's right, -1,
How do I
ball
copy?
-1?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. Okay, this is an interesting move to
Yeah.
use one day.
Hey, Cade.
It was actually a. It's actually from the lost It's actually a move from the lost region of Hisui.
Okay.
I'm not sure, but I think that's pretty good.
Not really, because it just says the foe cannot use any move known by the user. So you would have to know the move for them to not be able to use it. Like, I mean, you'd have to know, like, know how to use it for them to not be
Some
able
of
to
the
use
most
it.
powerful.
Actually, that's what the move says.
Yes, that is what Imprison does.
Yeah, and that's not in prison.
No, one of the moves I get for evolving. I'm sitting here looking at.
Oh, that. Anyway.
Yeah, but that's only good against ice and fairy types, really. Like if a Lunala pulls up, I
get
mean, sure.
No, see, look,
that just means
some regular evolving.
Yamaside?
That doesn't mean that there won't be moments where it can be very powerful by locking some opponents completely useless.
Yep, like a band seed is pretty useful.
Regular.
I mean, it might not be useful all the time, but when it is, it's going to be very powerful.
Anyway, Water.
Let's say something only has.
We'll talk about this. We'll talk about this later. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah, we'll talk about this another time.
Anyway, so happy birthday, Water. We also got a structure cake.
Yeah, surprised that the jelly's there too, but and not on it or in it. But
now for Water to open his gifts.
That's all. Well, you already pretty much got him a crystal. The side help decorate.
Oh no, I got.
By the way,
we also had Chance to stop by and help.
As Masside says, now it's time for him to open his present. You're just seeing Nit walk over to the jar of jelly and
I'm about to be handed a jar of jelly.
So,
it's a jar of grape jelly.
I should have known.
Well, I also got a wrapped gift.
Listen, Nit's not too smart, but he knows how to question people and make them not really question why he's questioning them about specific things.
Because you're a weirdo, that's why.
Yeah.
So, here's a gift for me. You can open it if you'd like.
Oh yeah, of course I'm gonna open it.
When you open it, it appears to be a very cool, shiny cup or mug that also has sealable lid. So you can take it on your travels, and anytime you like, you can keep whatever you like to drink in it.
Thank you.
Which I would assume is water, but maybe not, because maybe you get enough of that.
Yeah, I make the water. It's like I drink water just to resupply my water.
Yeah. I have to heal now. Drinks water. than he just produced.
I really felt I want to take
Pretty much water. So when you eventually do touch the jewelry, you feel a lot of energy flowing into you. Foreign energy. Get familiar at the same time.
I go boom. But okay.
As if it was an energy that used to be all around you but disappeared. One day.
Oh no, Knit broke. I broke Knit. Broke Knit!
Just close it and don't mess with it. Just close
If
it.
I hit, it just gets stuck there. Like,
Because you hit
they
fate.
never finish the freaking animation.
Because that's usually when that's the moment they get redrawn to the Pokeball. Anyway, so anyway, happy birthday, Water. I would sing, but their powers that be may not allow us to.
Yeah.
Alright. The main thing is I get to spend this time with everybody.
At that particular moment, a Jigglypuff happens to pass by.
Well.
Alright, did someone say sing? No, we didn't.
Oh God! Don't tell him no. Then he's gonna get angry.
Yeah, true.
Don't pass out when there's a Jigglypuff about.
Yeah, that's true.
And you wake up days later.
It's gonna take a marker and draw. Except when it starts singing, you fall asleep. And then it gets mad at you.
You're really
Is he
low.
very quiet for anyone else?
Sorry, I was talking to someone in the background.
Okay, I was gonna say he was quiet for me.
Anyway, so I don't really know how to proceed from here.
We party! I don't know.
Well, I guess it's time to cut the cake.
Hey, Isaac, can you stop messing with people's buttons, please? Anyway.
They're literally pushing our buttons.
As they're just like, I'm going out to go get you another gift. As he runs,
the time.
As he runs out behind the building and just like he just like digs. He's just like, you know what?
Party! The lovely cake!
I'm just surprised Nit has it. Like originally, like when I said there was a cake on the table, I thought Nit was just gonna dive headfirst into the cake.
I really thought about it. You don't know how tempted I was. But I decided Nit is actually going to behave himself for once. Which is a change.
So, like, I could just now imagine Nit when Nick goes to cut the cake, he just cuts a small piece and takes the rest.
The rest is for you. That small piece. That small piece is for everybody to share. This is my slice of cake.
You know what? Nit would entirely do that. You see him start cutting like this tiny piece. You're all just like, oh, that's awesome. He's cutting off a tiny piece. You just see him take the cake. You're like,
you must not be that hungry. Wait, never mind.
Please tell me somebody stopped him from eating that.
Yeah.
Just Ned starts walking away with the cake itself.
Like, no.
He
Not
puts
this
the little
time.
piece. He puts the little piece on a plate, sets the plate down, picks up the cake, just walks off.
Someone
Dude,
stop him!
everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna go stop him. Yeah.
Hey, I left you cake.
Okay.
You took the
That's not-
whole thing!
I left you a slice of cake. What's wrong?
Yeah, I only got a slice of cake.
You took the entire cake!
Oh no, it's just the image of a
You're such a horrible
cake.
thing. Yeah.
It's the picture of an Alolan Ninetales with a knife cutting a cake. Puts the piece of cake on a plate, picks up the plate, sets it back down, picks up the cake, and just starts walking off. It's
I
just
was
the
wondering
image
for
of that.
cake.
He didn't immediately put jelly on the entire cake, but yes.
That was the original plan for the jelly, by the way. But I decided it would make more sense for Nit to just give you the jelly. Because I'm having it be Nit's still like dumpy as heck, but he's not as chaotic as usual. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's not he's not freaking Loki anymore at this point. Like he's not the bringer of chaos.
He just causes the chaos.
Yeah.
Sometimes it could also be a horrible thingy. But anyway.
Well, if
Yeah.
if Nit takes a bite of that
Yeah,
darn
which
thing,
was
it's
that?
pretty much gonna screw water out of the entire, mostly a cake.
Ned would probably put up like a tiny fight for the cake. They're like, no, my cake.
Fight back! Fight back! No.
My side, give me a hand!
I imagine like just water in the background. Eat him, eat him.
Protect him!
Should I judo chop him?
No,
Don't chop him, not the cake.
Steel claw? That might be a bit excessive.
Accidentally miss
I
and get
want
the
to
cake.
point out, like in the middle of the fight, Nit ends up using ice beam.
Oh my
That's where
god.
he gets like distracted. That's where he
Okay.
gets distracted. He's like, I was trying to use the powder snow or whatever. Just what? What was that?
Okay, at this point, I'd say that I get out from under my hole, I sneak it behind him, and I metal claw him just enough to, like, if it does hit, it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna sting. It's not. I'm not trying to hurt him, but I'm just trying to make sure that, like, he knows that I'm effective
Actually-
against him now.
I'm curious if that would hit. Can we roll for that? Because it would be funnier if he misses. Because it would be like it bounces off the tail and then hits like he just hits himself in the face on accident. Just like
Which would be Dex Fight
Okay.
Brawl.
I'm effective against dodging. Oh, with dodging.
You only
I
have
think.
7 die.
Oh.
Dex fight brawl, so my dex is 4.
I thought I upped my dodging a bunch.
Oh wait, yeah.
Oh yeah, I did.
My to hit with metal claw, it's 10.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll
because
see.
it's dex fight brawl. So that means I need to bring out. I only have 6 out, so I need 4 more.
You want to just roll them both at the same time, the evasion and hit?
The evasion pool is out on the table already.
Is it?
And you just put it away.
No, I have it with me.
I'd rather we roll his first and
it
then
won't
roll
stop.
the evasion.
Okay, so
That's 2.
1, 2, 3, 5.
Okay. I'll clear the table of mine real quick. I just have them all selected. Oh, there you go. Okay. It did not like the fact that we both had them all selected.
Ready?
That's 4.
So Nick,
Yep.
you wind up getting hit with a metal claw, stunning you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna roll damage because it's not like I'm not trying to damage you, but
this happens immediately after Nick accidentally ice beams Yori's ribbon.
Ah, Colt!
So it's like I sense that and I'm just you know what? Stop.
Shit, someone catch it! As Nick lose your grip on the cake and it starts to tumble.
Well, I'm right behind him, but I just naturally catch it.
Look! Oh! Mine now digs through the floor.
Well, no, you have to remember, Doug doesn't even like food. Like, he's okay with it. He just doesn't know what it tastes like, really. So he'd be like, here. As he just hands it back, he's like, I didn't find anything while digging. Or did I?
It's just the image of Nit trying to just not damage Yori, but freeze his ribbon before it reaches Nit. And then all of a sudden ice beaming his ribbon. Just deep freeze. Just oh, whoops.
Legitimate.
So pretty much Doug, I want you to make a dex insight alert to try to catch. That'd be 6 die.
The raw they'll do. I wonder how one would obtain a raw.
Story. If it says question mark, question mark, question mark. Okay, 3.
Well, you managed to, with your quick-witted, you barely managed to keep the cake from hitting the floor.
I'm just like, no.
Oh, I understand this now. Oh. This move will fail if not performed under hell weather.
What move?
User and allies will receive 1 less damage from both physical and special attack.
Aurora Veil, one of his question mark ones that he has to obtain through story. But I said, don't worry, he does not get that for free. I've looked at his sheet enough.
That would be very powerful if I got it for free. What does Safeguard do? I've actually never used Safeguard in any Pokemon game.
Doug.
Yeah, as I'd waddle over and I just hand it to him, okay.
Okay, this is going back on the table, and it's gonna get the smaller piece he cut.
Glad I came back.
Otherwise, Water would not have for his birthday.
Yeah, I found out that Onyx already dug all the way back behind there, so there's nothing really there.
For the next 4 rounds, the user won't be affected by status ailment. What?
Yeah, but remember, you have to succeed it, and they can counter it.
That's
Okay,
damn.
so here we are.
Holy crap.
Okay, so give what? So water.
Yep.
I say you get the first big piece. Unlike Nid,
Right.
who just tried stealing the entire thing.
You know, you'd think with me having claws, you'd think I'd be good for cutting this mess, but with how much gets stuck in between them, I don't think you want that near food that you're gonna eat. You were currently stunned.
It ends up chasing, like, trying to grab the, like,
You're
another piece of
stunned.
cake.
You're stunned.
It's done, dude.
I'm about to say you can't move.
Anyways, pretty much as Yori begins to actually properly cut. So water, you get like a. You watch as Yori cuts it into cuts the cake in as evenly as possible, factoring its tiny piece he cut off
Right.
into equal six. At least for what's left in the equal six. The tiny piece can be shared by the twins.
Yeah, that way everyone can at least have a slice or some.
So water, you get to take your pick of first piece which you want.
Uh, Take one or some big medium piece.
God, I can't wait until I give Nit Hex.
Okay, so here we go.
Gonna be
As
funny.
Yori gives water the first official piece.
Hey,
Doug,
fuck.
you get the second
Uh,
because
as I,
you saved the cake.
he just takes the smallest piece. Aside from like the really small piece, he's like, I am a small critter. I burn a lot of calories, yes, but I do not need to be eating too much. Stomach's not very big.
Pretty
As he
much
just like
pretty
grabs the
much you
little,
got a piece. It's still a piece of cake.
yeah,
It's
it's a
pretty
piece of
much
cake.
it's coated in pretty much white frosting with strawberries on it that have been cut.
As Doug just takes his claw and just like cuts into one of the layers and then just like kind of scoops it into his mouth.
It tastes sweet and scrumptious, airy and flaky at the same time.
Um,
It's gonna take a while to clean off my claw, but it's worth it.
Aside here, here's your one.
Yeah,
Here's yours.
I've been waiting.
As you get
Hey, don't.
a piece of the strawberry cake.
Yeah.
Well, Yori is setting us is putting a putting a putting a slice into a container for Bean when he comes back. Yori takes his own and then he puts the plate with the last piece in front of Nit. Next time, don't just try stealing the whole cake.
I'll do it again.
You'll get stunned again.
And next time, I'll destroy all your jelly.
again.
Bring it on.
Dude, I can be a bigger menace than you if I really pleased. You should have seen the original me. Heck, I almost killed these guys. I even made
This
our Lucario friend have his life. I originally made our Lucario friend have his life flash before his eyes.
Yeah.
kid, can Nit just like at this point Nit's not able to control his new moves. He just unintentionally activates them. So like Nit just starts chuckling randomly. So it's just like he's laughing sinisterly. You know what move he's using, right?
Nasty plot.
Seth? Nasty plot. Like unintentionally he started using his new moves. He doesn't know how to control them or anything. So just they are randomly happening.
We're just here for the vibe.
Do I need to
Just
hit him
shut up, you
again?
piece of cake. As Yori takes his. Though you see one of his ribbons start to wrap around the handle of his dagger.
Fairy type moves are I'd have stab with this. Here we go. Hmm. Oh. Okay, so that's how that works. That's an AoE too.
Anyway, so pretty much the party goes off quite swimmingly. As everyone gets to enjoy their cake.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Wait for
As like you just kind of hear like a scraping against a plate, as like because he can't handle utensils, so he's just like scraping his claw against the plate.
Delicious. Can't handle
He's like,
utensils.
Anyway, Water. So why don't we head out and to go test out that piece of jewelry.
yeah, I've been dying to see what this thing does.
Alright.
Okay, so just let me go. Just fire. Ball. Just two. So basically 6 dice. Okay.
We should probably. I'll give it. Give me a sec. The dummy is almost up, and there.
Okay, I did the dex plus fight plus ball -1 already. The dice is in the pool. Where's the dummy?
Right there. As he points to it.
Got the dummy, then I'll use the new move from the gel. From the gem, I mean. So I got a ball. Ready? Huh. Not bad.
Ironically, that's also a critical hit. You only
Oh
had to
shit.
all you had to do was get a 4 to crit with this one.
Oh well, I have 3 of those. So
Pretty much, you feel dark energy flowing through you. into one of your into one of your scalp chops as a jagged blade starts to form. As you go to attack it, the blade pierces into the dummy, but it stays behind while your scalp chop follows through, as if it impaled it.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting move to work on. Oh, hold up.
By the way, on hit, target Pokemon takes an additional 2 damage of typeless damage with maximum 1 damage at the end of each round. For up to 4
So it
rounds.
takes them. So basically, so after 4 rounds, I basically take another 4.
No, after 4 rounds, it wears off.
Oh, but we're taking another thing of damage each time.
It's a damage tick.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, so that's what it is. So that's what that move looks like. I've read about it. I believe you just performed a Hisuian Samurott move. I believe it was called Ceaseless Edge. It's quite a brutal move.
That's very interesting. Itchy bit. Okay. Gonna have to
How
use this one.
destroyed is the dummy?
What?
What?
How destroyed is the dummy?
Oh, how destroyed is the dummy?
Well, it's pretty much as you watch it, as you pretty much understand. Pretty much, unceasing, the user's blade rips through its enemies, leaving splinters of materials behind in its wake, dealing damage long after the stroke.
Ah.
So pretty much, this dummy looks like it just got shredded, and there's like dark pulses passing through it, which cause even more damage.
Oh,
Ultra high powered dark beam cannon.
I was gonna have Nit try and intentionally use Ice Beam. Just like, oh, here's something I can intentionally use it on. Wah! X Fight channel. Like, is there enough there for Nit to be like, let me try and use this? Seth?
I mean, I'm pretty sure I didn't completely destroy the trading dummy.
Anyway, pretty much. Though after using the move, Water, you feel like you feel anger coming from that move.
Uh-oh.
It's not like
It's not
you
what?
can't properly describe the emotions it feels. Other than you just sense a bit of anger. As if being wielded by an angry sword user who is hell-bent on ruining somebody or something.
Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
As the energy fully fades and you pretty much leave a trash dummy behind.
So this is one of those you gotta be careful when you use that move because they have a little bite back. Okay. Why do I see dice?
Can Nit Ice Beam the like what's left of the dummy?
Though there's not really much of the dummy left.
Or his intention and like what he thinks he's gonna do is just freeze it with like icy wind. But he's unintentional, like instead of using icy wind, he now uses ice beam most of the time. Like, whether it's intentional or unintentional, he just really can't use Icy Wind as much.
Well, I guess today was a good event. I guess today has been a pretty decent adventure.
That's
Yeah,
4.
I had to stun him. I'll do it again if you ask.
That's what. Oh, crap. That was a 4. There we go. It's 2 and 3 are zeros. 4 is a 1. And 4 and 5 are 1s. So I got 5.
I mean,
So,
unless you got like a 0 or a
done.
negative.
What even is the damage for Ice Beam? I don't even have the card out. Is Seth ain't going to be able to duplicate it yet.
Oh, also, Seth, you probably want to put Outrage away because you left it down here.
Where? Oh.
Yeah, right here.
Special +3. Oh, and Nit just used Nasty Plot earlier. So he has a +1.
Didn't roll for it though.
Well, fail.
We'll deal with getting your cards. We'll deal with getting your cards later.
Where's my special?
It's
So that's
4.
4.
4 dice.
4
plus
+
2.
1 damage. Or +2?
I think it was +2. Yeah, +3.
+3.
Yeah. So
So I
7 dice.
get the same amount as of damage dice as I do hit dice.
That's
2
0.
damage.
No,
No,
0. Oh,
0
yeah, no,
damage
it
is
is
the
2.
1.
It is 2.
Actually,
Damage
no,
don't count
yeah.
once.
Yeah, damage doesn't count the ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2 damage. So everyone just sees this ray of ice as it's just trying to powder snow it or whatever. It's like, oh, I have a new move.
Yay!
That's just literally what Nit says. Huh, I have a new move.
I've acquired something new.
Yeah. And as Nit doesn't even realize that he's used, 3 moves so far? No, 2.
I'm surprised you haven't knocked yourself into a jelly coma yet.
Working on it.
I mean, what do you think happened in the snow globe? He's immune to being knocked into jelly comas at this point. He spit the last god of jelly coma. So,
Oops. Looks like I forgot to rename.
I can own.
What?
I forgot to rename the stream.
Hey, I can max
Oh, is
out
it
my
Power
cube.
Rangers still? Or is
No,
it?
it's actually on the Sly Cooper thing.
Oh, bro, I forgot about that game.
I haven't.
It's a good game. I just forgot about it.
It'd be funny if in prison legitimately worked as a there was a physical prison. Because I would have Nit accidentally do that on the dummy. Just they see this boss form out of pure light, just sitting there encasing the dummy. It's like, huh? Oh no. There's Dazzling Green, which I could use to, blind everyone.
The thing is, in prison uses smart fight channel, which
Yeah.
is something you lack.
Yeah, I'm kinda good smart.
You'd roll 5 dice. Which honestly,
Can I up my I can up my insight by quite a bit.
yeah, but you have to get the XP for it. You have 4, which is
That's because I've not been in the dungeon.
which I think is the second low. No, it's tied with Maside's. So technically, it is the second lowest.
Well, I also spent all mine at the end of the last session, so
Oh yeah, no, so did I. I have 1. That's why I said second lowest. I have 1 XP.
That's because y'all get XP for being in the dungeon. Nick's been on babysitting duty. He's done literally nothing.
Well, okay. The time before we went to
No.
the dungeon, you weren't here. The last time before we went to the dungeon, you weren't here.
Yeah.
You left.
Listen,
And then,
Nick would have been Nick wouldn't have been in the dungeon anyway. He would have been put on babysitting duty. You can't take the little ones into the dungeon. Either way about it, Nick would have been stuck as babysitter.
could have hired a babysitter.
Are you sure about that?
Have you seen what they did to Yori?
Yeah, but you have ribbons.
Yes, they freaking slammed him like he slammed
Just
him
give
like
him to the
Patrick
Steelix.
did when Patrick got beaten up.
Just give them to the Steelix. I think the Steelix can wear them out.
No, the Steelix would end up being used as a jump rope by him.
Do you realize how heavy Steelixes are?
Uh-huh.
They're thousands of pounds.
They would find a way. We get back after having that conversation, and you just see him being used to the freaking jump rope, like, oh.
Guys?
Hello?
yeah.
Okay. What up?
Guys?
Yeah?
One got away from
What?
You just see Nick grab him by, like, the scruff, and just pick him up, and just toss him on Nick's back.
You'll take him back.
Another reason we can't just hire a babysitter. I like how I imagine Nick's just sitting there like, yeah, I didn't even get to have any fun in the dungeon. You all spent all the time here with me there. Meanwhile, I was stuck on babysitting duty. Like,
Fun,
well, we
only
could have hired a babysitter. Poof. The Syrian one just pops in the middle, like, and point A of why we can't.
We could hire a ghost type as well. But anyway, honestly, the only reason we got through that thing alive was because of Purify.
Yeah, and I was totally side-spec for that.
Yep. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty much that situation could have ended up a lot worse after Bean got infected the first time.
I like
and
the
only got
image
hit by me. Like, my rock slide only hit him. Not even the thing I was on.
I like the image of, like, Nitz in the dungeon with you all. He ends up getting his face stuck in a jar, and that's how he's just going through it perfectly fine. Like, oh, why are you guys acting so weird? As you have, like, his cough and everything else on your face, as Nitz just sitting there walking around, not realizing anything.
Also, there's a problem with you now. You can't stick your face into jars as easily.
That's fair. I can stick my nose in them.
You should not be doing that.
All right, what do you think?
I like the fact that Doug's nose is as big as mine.
All right, Winnie the
Hi,
Pooh.
Ash.
Yeah.
Hi, Seth.
Want to wish Water a happy birthday?
Hey.
Oh, he's here now. Happy birthday, Water.
Alright, pick it up.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Non-copyrighted. Let's go.
Or as our middle son would say, happy birthday to you. Cha cha cha. Happy birthday
Hey,
to you.
hey.
Cha cha cha. What?
DMCA.
You,
They somehow copyrighted this song.
you can't sing copyrighted songs, and that song's actually been copyrighted.
Are you fucking
Yeah, he's
kidding me?
recording right now, and when it goes to get posted, they'll take it down if they find anything in it. It's
They copyrighted Happy Birthday song?
they
Yeah.
copyrighted it. Yep.
It's
Yeah.
stupid, but it's true.
Yeah, that's why restaurants no longer sing it. They have to come up with their own versions.
Oh, they have to pay every time.
Yeah, that's true. Which is just who copyrighted it, by the way? Like,
Right? Who copyrighted the Happy Birthday song?
I forget what
apparently
they
they
did.
weren't very happy.
They
No,
basically
I'm Googling it.
got it on a technicality, so they figured out a loophole that allowed them to claim
Hold
it.
on. Stop on. Who copyrighted the Happy Birthday song? The Summy Company
Yeah, they did. They did a bunch of weird stuff with a bunch of other things too.
in 1935. However, in 2016, a judge approved a settlement that put the song in the public domain. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
well
that's
then.
right.
Yep.
So, happy birthday to you, cha cha cha. Happy birthday to you, cha cha cha.
Okay.
Happy birthday, dear Water. Happy birthday to you. You sound like a monkey, and you play like one too. Ah,
That again. Yeah, I know, but that's fun. Yeah.
I couldn't say you look or you smell because I don't know
I know.
what you look or smell like. So,
I know. You're just being safe.
remix.
I assume after eating the cake and stuff, Nit would still get bigger by a bit.
What is it?
He's talking
Oh.
about what's happening. He just ate
Oh.
the cake. Birthday cake made him grow in size.
Made him go boom.
Look upon its
So,
majestic form.
as Nit's just big now.
Look and gaze upon its gigantic, majestic, fluffy form.
Where is
Now
he?
imagine he's covered completely in head to toe in jelly.
And cake.
Right here.
And strawberries. He probably has a strawberry stuck on his nose like a clown nose.
Character right here is normally like that size.
Ninetales?
Yeah. Well, it's
What is that? It's like a 3 9
yeah, kind of.
This is the Alolan version.
Yeah, I can't believe that. The Summy Company tried to copyright. And they got away with that shit. What I say? They copyrighted that in 1935, and it took them until 2016. So they got away
2013.
with that. No, I'm looking at it right now. They copyrighted in 1935,
Yeah, I
and
have
then
that, but for me it says a lawsuit brought against the Warner Chapel in 2013, which forced the song into public domain.
yeah, but the judge it didn't get approved by the judge until 2016. But either way, I mean 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 2005, 2015. So it took freaking that's
About 90 years.
yeah, almost 70 years, but still, freaking almost 100 years for somebody to be like, yo, it's the birthday song. Like, you can't own that. What the? Mm. That's just some greedy shit right there.
I
That's
know.
all that is. That is some greedy shit.
I
Like,
know. Yes, and you I know, and a lot of companies don't care.
I mean, it's the birthday song.
And they don't care, but some do.
They don't care. If they own it, they don't like sharing.
And how are you gonna try to own the birthday song?
Well, they clearly did for at least almost 90 years.
Right? Like, you greedy SOBs. Like, what is wrong with you? Oh my god. That's
Well,
just great.
we should probably go check up on the guy
Agreed.
to see
That's
if we can
just,
get our petrified lumber.
like, that's just greed. There is no other reason for you to copyright the birthday song other than just greed.
I mean, it's Dasani, so.
Or you hated the birthday song so bad
that you didn't want it to be.
you didn't want anybody to ever be able to sing it without having to pay.
Yeah, that's probably more how it happened.
He had one missed birthday party. That's what happened.
Nobody showed up and they're like, you know what? We're shutting this whole thing down.
You know what? What? No one can come to my party. No one else is getting a party.
What close?
Right?
Well, Wanda technically did get a party.
It was like some super spoiled,
Small one.
some
Agreed.
super spoiled freaking rich kid out there, and his parents threw him some giant elaborate birthday party, and then none of the other kids showed up, and he was like, "Mommy, Daddy, buy the birthday song so nobody else can ever get it."
Well, I think it happened
Mama.
in a bar, somewhere. Two guys ended up fighting about it, and the winner ended up claiming it for their own.
Oh yeah, that how it went down.
Or they'd be all like, useless songs you not, random songs you not know. This one. Yay!
And so, pretty much. Well, I'm gonna go check up and see how that petrified wood is going.
Yeah,
Once
we should
we
probably
have
do
that, we
that.
can start building. We can start building the. We can either make a prototype sailor here, or we could do it. That way we know. That way we can take it apart, but easily put the thing back together once we're across the mountains into the desert.
Mm-hmm.
I how knits the size of mass side.
Uh,
Knit is literally as big as you.
This. I just sent that message.
You're actually the Lowland Ninetails is actually 1.1 meters, while the Lucario is 1.2 meters.
Well, bear in mind, he just had a bunch of sugar. So he's a bit bigger than before. You know?
Easy to be.
Because remember, he grows with more sugar. And whenever he sleeps, he gets smaller again.
Anyway.
But, so he's
probably get moving.
Yeah, let's go find the person that's missing and get the wood back.
We already got that done, taken care of. While you were out getting supplies. We're just gonna go collect the lumber now.
Matt, forget his bottle.
Probably.
Why are you doing it with Joy against the ground?
Oh, no. Yeah, hold on.
Just because.
How?
Right click while left clicking.
And we just see Doug dolphin diving.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh god, I'm having problems. You.
I can't like drag it against the floor if I want to dolphin dive because if you put it against the floor and you try to flip it, it's
And pretty much the guys eventually come back to the mill. Of course. As you wind up seeing what looks like a large pile of just cut lumber. Which you see at the Galay that was there, put its eye on you. Oh, good timing. We just finished cutting. And somebody decided to overwork themselves again.
Does he know what happened, or like I don't know if he was conscious during that. What happened between us and him, but anyway, so
I'm back.
he got all the wood chopped up. So I guess that means we're even now.
Yep.
Okay.
Take
Well,
your lumber and get out of here.
all right. As I just kind of waddle up and I just pick it up. I just waddle over to Nate and I'm just like I just throw it on his back. I'm like, okay.
I like how Doug just uses it as like a mule.
Because you're carrying like 500 different things at the same time, including a child.
It's a
He
ghost
throws
type.
it
You
up
can't
on
do
it,
that.
and it. I imagine like he throws it up on it, and it goes straight through the Hisuian, and the Hisuian just looks over at Doug like, "I will destroy you."
You can try. I can actually hit you with my mouse. Anyway,
No. And like in the background, you just hear a nom.
I imagine
then-
like it just noms onto his claw and just starts nomming.
Actually, more like you just see the Hisuian just starts nomming on one of your hair tendrils. Onto your long, flowing mane.
and then I pick up the rest. And I'm just like, I like do like a Y pose carrying him. I'm like, okay.
You don't know how tempted I am to design it with like a ponytail, where it's like braided back and stuff.
A middle-aged father ponytail where their forehead is like
Yes!
8 inches long.
A ponytail that literally goes into a rat tail. You know what I'm talking about, right, Doug? Oh, right, Cade?
I'm talking about like the middle-aged dad whose like daughter definitely yanks on his hair too much. Like it's caused his hairline to recede so much. Anyway, I'm just like, well, he told us to get out of here, so we should probably get going. I can't dig with this mess, so I guess I'll just walk.
You already grabbed some of it. Well, everybody, time to start piecing this thing together.
As I just like drop all the logs that I have, I'm just like, okay, we should be fine.
And I think here's a good place to end it.
Alrighty.
All right.
So pretty
Hey,
much
Cade,
your
do you
next
want to
mission
play
is
off?
get over
Nope.
the
I have to go
mountain.
on. I have to play Deep Rock Galactic. Okay.
I'm gonna end the
So,
stream here.
all right.
And that, sorry.
Hey, Water, I'm ending the stream.
Oh, okay. I just got back just in time then.
Yep. Pretty much, you watched as everyone claimed the petrified wood. Ready to start working on working on the frame of the sled. Anyway, thanks for coming out, everybody. Happy birthday, Water. And
Yo,
don't
happy
hurt yourself.
birthday.
Of course. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.